All right, all right, all right. Who do we have out there before we get started on this Show Me the Money call? Who's out there?
Carmela White in California.
All right, Carmela, California. Who else is out there?
Paul Jackson from
Houston. We got Paul from D.C. Who else is out there? Thank you all. Who else?
Howard Jones, Dallas, Texas.
All right, Howard Jones. All right, Houston again. Who else? We got Texas representing. Where's my Detroit people at? Where y'all at? Who else is out there? All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me... All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
My ladies who normally host the call, they're both in checkout lines, shopping, doing some last-minute shopping. So you got me. So just wanted to welcome all of you to the Show Me the Money call. My name is Mr. T. I am calling in from my in-laws' house. So if the door opens and you hear my daughter or my son coming in here screaming, I apologize in advance. But just want to say hello to everyone on this beautiful holiday season. There's so much excitement in the air. I tell you, I've been in network marketing for over 15 years. I can't recall a time where we had so much momentum and excitement going through the holidays. I mean, Thanksgiving, man, we had people coming back from Thanksgiving with testimonials out of this world about how these sprays impacted and affected their families. And now we're going into the Christmas season. I want to definitely encourage all of you to share these sprays with friends and families and contacts. Don't just wait till the first. The first is only about a week or so away. Go ahead and start now. Get yourself set up for a beautiful and awesome 2015. Just doing a mic check. Can you guys hear me okay on the host line?
Yes, sir, we can.
All right,
yes.
All right. All right, cool. Thank you. Folks, we have an amazing call lined up. We have some awesome testimonials, so make sure that you have your pen and your piece of paper ready. Take great notes, and you can take this back and share this with others who didn't make the call tonight. Real quick, just want to let the brand new folks, and I know we got some brand new people on the line. I spoke to you earlier today. Folks, we got some amazing leaders in this industry looking at jumping on board and becoming car qualified in 30 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months. I can't wait. But just want to let you all know, since this is the first time some of you are on this call, Team Effort International is a 12-year-old entity. With our sister division, My Video Talk, which is our technology division, that division has been in existence over 10 years. We have close to 500,000 representatives in that division, close to 20 millionaires in over 70 countries, debt-free. We haven't missed a beat. And in February of this year, Mel and Amy decided to launch 10, this awesome division with these 5 amazing sprays, and I'm going to tell you about them here in just a minute. But I just want to take a second and just reflect and just point out the fact that, folks, even though 10 is a brand new concept and, you know, the brand new product, we're running on the backbone of a 12-year-old company that hasn't missed a check, debt-free. And like some of you say, all this is straight cash, homie. That's Mel and Amy, everything is straight cash. Nothing is financed. Nothing is financed. So that's real important. Next up, I want to talk a little bit about our 5 amazing sprays. And the first one that I like to point out is our D-Power. We call it our sunshine in a bottle, and most of you know over 90% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. So what does that mean? We got a whole lot of people we can share our vitamin D with. This product has helped people with diabetes, asthma, sarcoidosis. We have an awesome testimony in Detroit surrounding vitamin D and sarcoidosis and high blood pressure. Our B Boost, which contains our vitamin B12, helps with depression, vision problems. Man, we got documented vision problems. And again, I want to pause and say we're not saying that our products prevent or cure any diseases. I'm just going to share with you some of the results. You're going to hear some of the results here tonight. But the vitamin B Boost helps people with low calcium, chronic pain, low energy. We got 62-year-old grandmas, folks, doing over 200 push-ups a day because of our B Boost. Next up, we have our Super 10. It contains 10 of the top superfoods 10 of the top superfoods in the country: aloe vera, maki berry, goji berry, acai berry. This product helps people with allergies, inflammation, helps the immune system. I can tell you, we have testimonies. I think I even, Pastor Denise was sharing one with me today about a lady, and we heard one last week and the week before, people using our Super 10 and that pain just disappearing in minutes. Next up, we have our Slim by 10. Contains 5 of the top all-natural weight loss ingredients. We got green tea coffee extract, African mango, and the magic ingredient is Garcinia cambogia. Do your research on Garcinia cambogia. You'll see the likes of Oprah Winfrey, Kim Kardashian. A lot of these people talk about this amazing secret weight loss ingredient. Folks, is Garcinia cambogia, and we have that in our Slim by 10. I know Marby had a guest on last week, and she lost like 20-some pounds in her first month. So she's on record or on track to break our 3-month, 70-pound record. So we'll see what happens there. And then last but not least, we have our Cell Energy. We call this our Spider-Man product. And I tell you, folks, that product is amazing. It has glutathione, resveratrol in there. And as you know, resveratrol is a big-time anti-aging product or ingredient. And this product is known to increase your workout recovery time by 40%, helps prevent aging, helps with heart issues, and yes, this product will give you a serious energy boost, and I am a witness of that for sure. Next up, folks, I'd like to talk a little bit about our compensation plan, and then I'm going to turn it over to some amazing guests that we have on the line so you can hear how this company is impacting their lives. But, folks, we have 10 ways to get paid here with 10, and I'm not going to talk about every single one of them in detail. I'm just going to give you a flavor of about 5 different ways to get paid so you can get an idea of all this money that we're talking about here. The first way that you can get paid is with our retail component of our compensation plan. Again, folks, here's another amazing thing. I've been in this industry, and you'll hear from some other people on the line who will attest to this. Most of the time when you get into a nutritional company, you're like begging people to take your product, and you're trying to give it away, or you're trying to sell it, or here, folks, we can't even keep the sprays in stock. Right now, I have no D, I have no B, and I have no Super 10. Okay, family, friends, and I'm not even a big retailer, and I'm just sharing that with you so you can get the picture. I'm not even a big retailer, and I got people coming to me, hunting me down. Miss T, when you gonna have some more D? When you gonna have some more Slim? Folks, we got people, and this is nothing. I like it because you got average people with no experience in network marketing. They can come into this business. They can take these sprays. They can double their money. We got people making, $300, $500, $1,000, up to $10,000 in the first, 30 to 60 days just by retailing and reselling these sprays to friends and family because of the results. Next up, we have Fast Start bonuses. You can earn up to $50 for everybody that comes in at the Diamond Pack level. We have team builder bonuses once you sponsor 2 people. Here's another big thing I want to point out that separates us from a lot of the other compensation plans out there. Folks, you only need 2 people, one on your left and one on your right. One on your left and one on your right, and they must stay active, and you can max out this compensation plan. Are you kidding me? 2 people, and you can max out a comp plan. We can stop right there. But we have more. We have executive leadership bonuses. We have weekly team commissions, folks, where you can make up to $5,000 per day, $35,000 per week. And how that works, for every 4 and 2 combination of Diamond Packs. And I'm just talking Diamond Packs. So if you get 4 people that come in on one side and 2 people on the other that come in at the Diamond Pack level, that generates a $150 check. And it doesn't stop. For every 4 and 2 combination, down to infinity. I repeat, down to infinity. What does that mean? It doesn't stop. It doesn't matter where that person comes in. They can be on your 100th level, on your 1,000th level. So long as you have a 4-2 combination, those $150 checks just keep adding up. And nothing excites me more but to get a call, and I've gotten several of them here in the last 30 minutes. I just got 300. Where did this 300? Where did this 450? Where did this $800. Where did this money come from? Folks, is by your team duplicating and bringing other people into the business. Most people trying to say, "Where's my check?" Well, we got them here saying, "Where did this money come from?" Another big difference here with our comp plan. Then we have our monthly residuals, folks, and you can earn up to $150,000 per month. And this is from people in your organization purchasing the auto shifts on a monthly basis. And then we have the easiest qualifying car program in the country, bar none, hands down. I'll put my money on it. Folks, all you need, just to make it real simple, and the details are online. You can go check them out later, get with your upline. But folks, really, all you need is 25 people on one side and 50 people on your other leg, paying $119 for the Diamond Pack auto ship, and about 80+% of the people in your organization are going to be buying the Diamond Packs anyway because they need 5 sprays for them and they want the other 5 sprays for others. So if you have 25 on one side and 50 on the other leg, folks, you qualify to receive a $600 payment towards a Tesla, BMW, or Mercedes of your choice, paid by 10. And if you double that, number, you can get a $1,200 payment. Yes, indeed. And you're going to hear from one of our car qualifiers who's calling in from her red Mercedes here in just a moment. We have executive leadership bonuses, and it goes on and on. But folks, just know this. If 10 can create close to 20 millionaires with a technology product, with our technology division, can you imagine what's getting ready to happen here with these amazing sprays that are consumable and people are just buying them up left and right and we can't keep them in stock? It's going to be crazy here in the next 12 months. What I want to do is do a quick mic check to see if Nikisha Clinton has made it on the line. Nikisha, are you on the host line?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, Nikisha, yes, we can hear you calling in from New York, one of our leaders out there. Nikisha, just want you to come to the line and share a little bit with everyone on how these sprays have impacted you, your daughter, and how's the business going for you?
Okay. I'm real excited and real happy about it. I got into the business because I wanted to be able to help people. I've been around a lot of people that were very, very sick the beginning of the year. And when I found out about the sprays, it was right on time. One thing in particular, my daughter, she's 35 now. She's a performer that travels around the world a lot. A year ago in September, she started experiencing chest pains and going back and forth to the doctors, to the emergency rooms. They didn't do anything to her or for her because she didn't look sick. And they were beginning to make her think it was all in her head. In April, the end of April, she found a doctor that at least took labs and sent her for an echocardiogram. But the weekend before she went for the echo, the chest pains were so severe, I didn't think she was going to make it. She refused to go to the emergency room because no one ever did anything for her but sent her these large bills. So anyway, Tuesday we went for the echo, and the pain was so bad, I told her she better act like she's in pain. And the receptionist realized that she was in severe pain, and she went and got the doctor. The doctor came out immediately, and he sent her for an EKG, and he didn't like what he saw. He told her she had to do an echo, and if he didn't like that, she would have to stay in the hospital. Well, he didn't like the echo. What was going on was there was a massive amount of fluid around her heart. So she was admitted into the hospital. They kept her in emergency room for 3 days, doing all kinds of tests on her, monitoring her constantly. And eventually they put her in a room where the nurses could monitor her because they put her right outside the nurses' station. Long story short, they couldn't find what was wrong with her. They did every test under the sun, including running a line from her groin to her heart to take a good look. At some point, the fluid around her heart began to thicken. And because the heart was pounding against the fluid, the lining around the heart began to harden. At that point, a friend of mine from Georgia, who was already into the sprays, sent me a vitamin D. Now, I'm not going to say that the vitamin D cured anything. All I know is 2 days later, my daughter said, "Look, I'm getting out of this hospital because all you're doing is experimenting on me, giving me all kind of extreme pain medication," and they weren't helping her. They did an echo the day she left the hospital, and the fluid was entirely gone. She went home, and she's still experiencing some pain, shortness of breath. It was difficult for her to walk. She lives in a walk-up and to travel. But a couple of days after, maybe a week after she got home, I put her on all the sprays except for the Slim. 2 weeks after that, my daughter was walking all over the place because she doesn't drive. She just travels by public transportation or walking. She was walking all over the place. I'm afraid for her because she goes so far away from home and then have to walk back. And from September to June, she hadn't been able to travel, so she hadn't been able to work. By the end of July, she was able to go out of the country on a job that took 3 weeks, and she had no pain whatsoever. And she called me up and said, "Ma, I don't have any pain." And I said, "Okay, well, just keep monitoring yourself and keep taking your sprays." The next month, she went, I forgot where she went. She went someplace else. The next month, she went someplace else to the point where in September, she went to South Africa. And to this day, from the time she started on the sprays to now, she has not experienced that pain ever again.
Wow.
And nor do we know what was wrong. They said that she had some kind of a bacteria that was attacking the heart, but they didn't know where it came from or what it was. But
Wow.
she has not. And we were just talking about it the other day because she's still on the sprays. And she's, I got to make sure that she stays built up because I don't know what was, attacking her body. And I also, before I gave her the sprays, I told her to have them check her vitamin D level. And it was 17 point something, I forget now, or 12.7. I forget what it was, but it was very low. And we haven't had it checked yet, but she's going to have it checked soon. But she has not had any pain. And she has been able to travel out of the country about 5 times now.
Wow. Wow.
I am so grateful. And I had, my sister was a diabetic and she had been in a coma. And I asked if she would take the sprays if I sent them to her because she's a hard nut to crack. And she told me she would. She took the sprays for one day, then she told me she wasn't doing it anymore because I told her to monitor her sugar level and she didn't want to be bothered. So that was back in July. Recently, I talked to my other sister who they live together, and she told me my sister was taking the sprays. So I'm happy about that because I'm waiting to hear from her to see what's going to happen in terms of the diabetes. Again, I'm not making any claims that the sprays are going to work on her, on that issue, but I can't wait to hear what's going to be.
Wow. And Nikisha, I remember the first time you came on the line and shared about your daughter, and just to hear the progress and how she still has not experienced any pain, that is simply amazing. Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
And the thing about her, she did some research, and there's a group of women that are going through the same exact thing, and the pain goes and it comes every month, and nobody knows what it is. So I'm going to have her do a blog or something and see if she can contact those people and see if they can jump on board because maybe it'll help.
Right. That will be awesome, and definitely keep us posted on her D level, how that increases after being that low. That will be awesome. Nikisha, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and the New York team. Yes, you are welcome. Keep up the great work. Always love having you on the call.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Next up, we're going to take it to Detroit, and I know Detroit is always keeping it hot. We got some amazing leaders out there with Miss Marvy Wright and Carolyn Knott and Mr. Cedric and others out there. I heard y'all had a Detroit 10 Christmas party. Marvy, why don't you come to the line, Miss Marvy Wright, and just share some excitement. You could talk a little bit about the product, the opportunity. Just love having you on this call anytime, all the time. Miss Marvy Wright, Detroit, Michigan. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. T, and I am so excited to be on the line tonight as I really reflect on this year, and I joined the 10 family in the month of August. I really am grateful for, number one, these vitamin sprays, and number two, just the gift of health, because that is exactly what I received from 10 vitamin spray. My own personal testimony, I was struggling with joint pains all of a sudden from nowhere. I couldn't even get up out of a chair, didn't know what was going on with me. My doctor sent me to about 6 specialists. They did all kind of x-rays and couldn't find anything that was going on. So this was something I was just suffering with. I was going up the steps like a little baby, taking them one at a time. And a friend of mine introduced me to the vitamin B, only the vitamin B and the Slim. That's the only two that I took from her. And after 3 days, I noticed that I ran down the steps, and I really couldn't believe it. And I've been running up and down the steps ever since. And I actually did a stair challenge with someone about a week later and ran up and down the steps 6 times in a row just to test myself to see, is this even real? And, I immediately called her back and was like, you know what, I need all the sprays. I need to come into this business. I need to share this with everyone, because not only was I running up and down the steps and the bee helped me once I got on all the rest of the sprays, I had so much energy. I was sleeping well. My mood was, I was getting laid off my job and I was so happy. And, we go around in life and we think we're stressed out. We think we have just an overwhelming life and we're not feeling happy. And we don't realize that it could be caused from a vitamin deficiency. And all of a sudden my mood was, I would wake up in the morning just feeling awesome and feeling like I could take my day. So I began to share the sprays with everybody I know and everybody I come in contact with. And I want to encourage you to examine this business opportunity, because I attended the conference in DC, the regional meeting, and I listened. I was brand new, and I took the advice of those that were already in the business and were having success. And what they were explaining to me really works, because I got a distributor on my left and a distributor on my right, and I really got that from the notes that I took from Facebook. I got both of those people from Facebook, what I gathered from the conference. So, I love this company because there's so many people. It's a family, and they help you. You learn from one another, and you can really build your business. So a couple of testimonies I want to share with you before I go that are just simply incredible to me. Number one, I had a girlfriend. She was selected to go on Dr. Oz. She was on the call last week, and she wanted to lose weight. She was a nervous eater and overeating, and he put her on a regimen, did a special on her, and gave her a dietitian, gave her a mentor. But she called me, and she was like, Marvy, I'm struggling. I'm still craving sweets. I'm still hungry. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Now the whole world is looking at me. I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I told her, I have something I want to share with you. And I sent her some Slim. And a day later, she called me. She was like, oh, my God, it's working. I'm not craving sweets. I'm not hungry anymore. This is exactly what I need, and I think I can make it. Make a long story short, she's the one. She's up to 34 pounds now. Incredible. She did a return visit on the Dr. Oz show. She lost 34 pounds in 2 months. He was so impressed by her weight loss that he asked her, could he use her episode for his Emmy nomination for his show? And she is doing another program with him. She's writing a book, getting ready to get her own show, and she's going to tell the world about 10 vitamin spray and the Slim and how it helped her. So I was so excited to be able to help her and assist her in that area. I have another friend of mine. He had congestive heart failure, and he was in and out of the hospital like every week. As a matter of fact, he was similar to the young lady who was speaking, Nikisha, earlier about her daughter. He couldn't travel. He couldn't go anywhere. He was just in and out of emergency. He was in the hospital, and I mailed him some sprays to the hospital, to his brother. and to take him to the hospital. They took him to sprays in the hospital. He got out. It's been 2 months now, and he has not been in the hospital not one single time. He has taken the sprays religiously, and he is so excited. For the first time ever in his life, he is living his life normally. So I am just so elated to be introduced to 10 vitamin sprays. I do have a new radio show this coming Saturday. I'm going to dedicate my entire 30-minute show to 10 spray vitamins. I'm going to tell the world about this because in this Christmas season, I want to share and give the gift of health to everyone that I know and everyone that I love. So I want to encourage you as you sit around your dinner table for Christmas, take your sprays out, spray them, and tell everybody about 10 spray vitamins because it really is changing people's lives. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Mr. T. Merry Christmas to all of you, and thank you for this opportunity.
Wow, Marvy. Always love hearing the updates. Wow, that's amazing about your friend with Dr. Oz and the other gentleman. You sent the sprays to the hospital, folks. Don't sleep on the power of our sprays. And Marvy, real quick, for those of us who may not be in the Detroit area, is there a way we can listen in or online or anything like that?
Yes, it is. If you have a smartphone, there is an app. It's WLQV Faith Talk Radio app. But if not, you can listen online at WLQV Faith Talk 1500 on their website and just click listen online. And if all of that sounds difficult, if you can remember IamTotalWoman.com, go there and you can listen live there.
IamTotalWoman.com. Wow. Miss Marvy Wright, thank you again. Much love and respect. And definitely looking forward to great things from the radio show and everything you're doing in Detroit. Rock and roll.
Thank you, Mr. T. And our very own Nikisha that usually does this call with you, she's going to be my special guest. I'm going to have her come on and really explain the vitamins the way she does on this call. So I'm really excited and looking for some great feedback from that.
Oh, wow. That'll be awesome. Yeah, definitely keep us posted. And if there's a way to record that, definitely do so, and I'll make sure we pass it around to the 10 family. Awesome. You're welcome. Awesome. Next up, we're going back to the East Coast to hear from one of our great leaders out there holding it down. I tell you, folks, if you haven't heard her testimony, it is amazing. But that's none other than one-star Pastor Dr. Denise McDowell. Pastor Denise, are you there?
I am here, Mr. T. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you from your red Mercedes. I knew you had some shoes on. Rub it in. Go ahead.
That's right. I am rolling up the road. That was my red Mercedes. I don't know how to act out here. I'm just riding around because I can, okay? Everyone else is Christmas shopping. I'm just riding around, showing off my red Mercedes Benz.
With the green bow on top, right?
With the green bow, of course. They got to ask you, did you win that? Of course I won this. Let me show you how to do the same thing. Of course I won this. Wow, that's some great testimony. Yes.
Let me share this real quick, folks, just so you get the context. Pastor Denise had very limited experience in network marketing. From her health condition, she was at a point to where she was up for a lung transplant. So she goes from no experience in network marketing on track to get a lung transplant. Not only is she off the track forever of getting a lung transplant, she's singing again, got a life back, driving a red Mercedes. Can you just maybe condense the story and take us from A to Z? You do what you want, but go ahead, Pastor Denise.
You know what, Mr. T, you know what? I don't even know where to start anymore when it comes to sharing my story. First of all, Nikisha, great. I'm so happy to hear that your daughter is pain-free. That just warms my heart. And Miss Marvin, girl, you just keep on running. Keep on running. I am TotalWoman.com. I will be tuning in to find out what you're talking about. I love that. But Team Effort Network is just incredible. I mean, it's an all-inclusive network marketing company. That's true, Mr. T. I knew nothing about network marketing, nothing. I'm proud to say, but I'm glad I learned it from the best. the best company in the industry, and that's Team Effort Network, and some of the best leaders right here in Team Effort Network. You couldn't ask for anything better. But my testimony about my longevity, but I want to talk about the benefit also from being in this company. And Mr. T, being able to ride around this Mercedes, what a joy it was to walk into a Mercedes-Benz dealership company and look around and be able to select whatever car you want, knowing that you don't have to pay for it. That feeling is priceless. Everyone that's in Team Effort Network, you owe yourself that. You owe yourself to be able to win yourself a car, get yourself a free car. You owe it to yourself to walk into the dealership, look around, pick whatever car you want, whatever color you want, whatever you want in it, and know that you don't have to pay for it. That feeling was priceless. But guess what, with me? And the dealership, they had all kind of Mercedes-Benz all over the lot, all over the place. But guess what? I didn't see one that I liked. I didn't see one on the lot that I liked. So guess what they allowed me to do? They allowed me to have my own car built. Can you believe that? Having your own car built, selecting your own color, selecting your peanut butter, leather, two-tone seats, all the color that's on the inside. Everything is like a one-of-a-kind here on the East Coast that I designed myself, thank you, God. And I have personalized tags on it. So everyone in Maryland knows Dream 10, because I'm right up the highway and people pull and say, hey, there goes Dream 10. But it's just a wonderful feeling. But not only that, to be able to win a car that you don't have to pay for. You know, I told Mr. T earlier, I look for my Mercedes-Benz invoice every month. And sometimes it's late. I said, wait a minute, where's my Mercedes-Benz invoice? Did you send the invoice out yet? I love when it comes, so I have to pay for it. But not only that, Mr. T, there was another thing that happened this year as a result of being a Team Effort Network. When I have my children in private school. Now, being in the sister company, my Video Talk, I was able to keep them in private school because of my Video Talk, a sister company. But in 10, when I enrolled my children in private school this year, I went to pay for the tuition. You know, private school is pretty expensive. It's almost like college tuition. When they gave me the invoice, guess what? I looked at the invoice and said, you know what? I don't have to make monthly payments. I can write a check for this whole amount right here. And I did. It's the first time I've ever done that. I got the tuition invoice at the beginning of the school year, and I just paid it off. They were asking me, said, what monthly payments do you want? I looked at it and said, wow, I can pay this off. I wrote that check, and it just felt so good to be able to write a check payment in full. And guess what? When I wrote the check, guess what? I still have money left in the bank. Come on now. Y'all go ahead and give yourself a high five right there. And guess what? Guess what else I did? Guess what else I did this year? Paid off 3 credit cards. Now, though, Miss Marvin, you like to shop. I know you do. Nikisha, I know you like to shop. So you know what that means when a woman can pay off 3 credit cards in 1 month. Come on now, give yourself a high five right there. But not only that, there were times when my children would ask me, Mom, can we get this? Can we get that? And I remember many times I would say, well, you know, no, not right now. No, we can't get that right now. No, we're going to have to wait. No, wait till Mommy gets paid. No, let's wait till next year to maybe we can get it. But guess what I've noticed? I've noticed that when my children are asking me, Mom, can we get this? I'm saying, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure, we can get it. Yeah, yes, we can get it. And it feels so good because I looked at it and I said, wow, there was one time I would say no so often it became almost automatic. I said, no, can't do it. No, we can't get that. No. Now it's like, I think about it as well. Yeah, we can get that. We can do that. That feels good to be able to tell your children, yes, we can get it. And another thing, Mr. T, when I go to the gas station, and y'all know you have to go to the gas station, y'all put $10 or $15 in it to make it till the next day. Y'all know y'all would. That's all you had. But guess what now? When I go to the gas station, I fill it up all the way to the top. I'm always riding on a full tank, and that feels good to ride on a full tank of gas. Come on, guys. You all know you should always be a half a tank of gas in your car, and you wouldn't go any place unless you had to, because you know when you're going to put gas money in there again. But now when I go to the gas station, I just fill it up. Premium, of course. Yes, the premium. Fill it up to the top. And guess another thing that I do? When I go to the drive-thru window to buy myself some food, I look at the people behind me. I tell the woman at the register, I said, you know what? Pay for the people behind me. That feels good. To drive through a drive-thru, pay for your food, and tell the woman, can you pay for the people behind me also? And drive off smiling that you're able to do something. Another thing I noticed that I do this year, I'm donating more. People sometimes need you to donate to a fund or donate to something that they're having or to help pay for a funeral or to help pay for a wedding or to help pay for an app. Whatever they need, they want you to donate. I noticed that I'm donating more. I'm giving more donations. This stuff feels good. And so, Mr. T, I just wanted to share. Yes, I have a phenomenal testimony about my health and what the vitamin D did for my lungs, keeping me from getting a lung transplant. Thank you, Jesus. I will forever be grateful for Tina Network and Melanie McGill for for giving me that. Because I could have been cut wide open, had my lungs taken out, replaced with someone else's, not guaranteed that it would even work. And I would have been stuck on an oxygen tank for the rest of my life. But thank God, because of the vitamin D sprays, I no longer need a lung transplant. I'm no longer on steroids. I'm no longer using an inhaler. I'm on no medication at all. The only thing I'm taking is D-Power, B-Boost. I'm not taking the Slim by 10, the Super 10, and the Cell Energy. So, yes, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Merry, Merry Christmas to you all.
Ooh, wow, wow, wow. And this is the Show Me the Money call, so I thank you for emphasizing that.
Yeah, this is the Show Me the Money call. I remember that. That's why I listen in.
Well, and Pastor Denise, you really, I couldn't even keep up, but, everything you said is real talk. I mean, I guarantee you 90+% of the people on this line can relate, and I've been in this industry and I've made money, folks, and I can tell you this right now. I don't think I've ever been with a company where I've had testimonies backing me up like we have here. And I'm glad you ended it like that, Pastor, because you know what, folks? We have the testimonials. Just the testimonials you heard on this call tonight, you can make a 6-figure income. I'm telling you from experience. I didn't have these kind of testimonials in the past. It was just all about the money, and that's what we on this call, don't get me wrong, but we didn't have the money and the testimonials like we have. Folks, all you got to do is go out there and share these testimonials. Talk about Nikisha's daughter. Talk about Marvy's friend. Talk about Pastor Denise and how she went from, on track to getting a lung transplant. Now she can pay off tuition for her kids, in full. No car payment, paying for the person in the line behind her. I need to do that next time. Thank you for sharing that. Folks, you can do that. You can live the dream here with 10. And I think going into next year, that's going to be the tone that we're going to set. We got some serious players coming on board, Pastor Denise. I got a call. We're going to talk and try to put some things together for the East Coast area to really try to blow that area out. We got some big-time leaders coming on board, and we're going to start focusing on the money because, folks, we got the products. We got the testimonials. Nobody can touch us. Now it's time for us to flat out get paid, and we're going to have more people rolling around in red, black, gold, Mercedes-Benz in no time. Pastor Denise, much love, much love. Thank you so much for sharing that tonight. And we'll be talking tomorrow. We might even be talking later tonight, but thank you again.
Right.
Thank you again.
Mr. G, thank you for having me on the call. Thank you so much. Nikisha, love you. Miss Marvy, so glad to hear your story. I will be tuning into IamTotalWoman.com. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Awesome. Thank you. Next up, to help us close out the call, we're going back to the bottom half of the middle of the country, and that's the Houston, Texas, where they keep it hot all the time. Turning this over to some great leaders who are on our team, Dr. Reginald and Dr. Rosie Brazel. She wants to say something as well. But, folks, these people have built organizations, 15,000 plus, and that have experienced the success in network marketing. And they can tell you what we got here is simply amazing. They hit the ground running. I think in the first 24 hours, they were team builder qualified, had people jumping in left and right, and they haven't slowed down. So I'm going to turn it over to the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles. You guys go ahead and take it away.
I tell you what, thank you, Mr. T. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can, sir.
All right, I tell you, it's nothing much really I can say to all that's already been said with the testimonies on the cars and the health and all. I tell you, as we look at this coming year, coming up next year, and I think this is the most beautiful gift to give, the gift of good health and good wealth. I know a lot of people are looking at going Christmas shopping and things like that. But I'm going to tell you something. It's nothing like seeing somebody getting rid of pain, these sprays changing their life. And what this is, we got somebody out there or somebody is listening on this phone that may be in some pain right now that's thinking about these sprays and wondering if they work. Just try it. That's all we got to say. we know we've seen, you've heard some amazing testimonies, and the timing could be no more. Right now is the perfect timing because people are looking for something that works. In our time that we've been in this healthcare industry, we have never experienced anything like it. The testimonies, people, getting quick results. We're talking about because of the sprays, the 98% absorption rate. That's why people are just, it's blowing my mind when I give people these sprays, and then the next thing you know, they call me a day or so, and not even a day or so, in some cases, almost immediately, and they're relieved of their pain. We got a lot of people out here that need these products. A lot of people out here that are suffering from what I call a financial cancer. A lot of people out here that need good health and want good health. We want to do you a favor. We want to sign you up in the NBA. And we're not talking about the National Basketball Association. We're talking about never being broke again. Did you hear that testimony about being able to go and pay for somebody else's dinner and lunch or whatever, and just, get it just because you want to get it and order it on with the way that you want to order, the type of car that you want to order. That's what we're talking about, the American dream. That's what it's all about. It's all about being able to help that charity, being able to give more of yourself to your family, your friends. And last but least, not only we want you to join the NBA, but we want you to be able to retire in the NFL once we move you from the NBA. And we're not talking about the National Football League. We're talking about the no financial limits. Did you hear that testimony? Just being able to, me and my wife, we experienced this. When you can go on a parking lot and you decide what you want to drive. You can decide where you want to go on a trip. There are a lot of people that want to go to Europe or take the family on a cruise or whatever it is, but you stop dreaming, you stop believing in yourself. That's what these cost. That's what this company 10 is all about. You can win with 10. Just do it, like Nike says. And last but least, it's time to build your dreams and stop building somebody else's. You look at your what I call social insecurity statement, and see the kind of money that you're going to have to trying to live on. You can't even live off 100% of your income right now. We're looking for people that are still dreaming. We're looking for people that also want to be in good health. Remember, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Be like the rich. They invest in themselves and in assets, not liabilities like the poor. What decision will you make today? Do what you want to do for the next year so you can do what you want to do for the rest of your life. That's what I give you the advice. With that said, I thank you for allowing me to give you some food for thought, and would hope that something that I said can inspire you, and something that can tap into that desire that you once had and become all that you were designed to be from our heavenly creator. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Reginald Razzle. Always love hearing from Houston, Texas. Keep up the great work. And I know you guys are on track to get one and possibly 2 cars. So keep it up. And folks, Dr. Reginald, you mentioned 12 months, and that goes right into what I'm getting ready to say. Folks, we're getting ready to go into a brand new year. And I'm going to tell you what this next year can mean to you financially. Take good notes. One time $3.99. That's all it takes to get started. Then you get on your auto ship. But you're in this business to get paid, to make a difference, to pay for tuition, to pay for rent, to pay whatever, to get into that next tax bracket. Folks, let me break this down to you. Take good notes. Let's say you come into this business and we talk about, make a 12-month commitment and all you need is 2 to max out this comp plan. You come into this business, you sign up at least 2 people in your first 30 days. And let's say you go out and you help those 2 sign up their 2 in the next 30 days. And then you help those 4 sign up their 2 in the next 30 days. Folks, if you duplicate those simple efforts for 12 short months, and we're talking about 2015, do you realize by this time next year, you would have earned over $125,000 in upfront bonuses. Plus, you're going to be driving maybe one or two cars paid for by the company. But more importantly, you're going to be earning over $25,000 per month in walkaway, residual mailbox money, whether you're on the beach in Hawaii or in St. Thomas. That $25,000 plus is going to be showing up every month via Paylution into your bank account. Folks, we're talking about getting two who get two for 12 months. I don't know about you, but that is simply exciting. I want to encourage all of you who are on the line, who are not a part of this amazing family, to get back with the person that invited you. Or if you're listening to this recording, get back with the person that sent you this link, sent you to this website, or texted to you on your phone. Get back with them, sign up for $3.99, and you can join the NBA, the Never Broke Again League, or the NFL, no financial limits. Folks, enjoy this holiday season. Share the sprays with everyone you know. Let's set up for awesome 2015, and we'll have another call before the year is out sometime next week. But in the meantime, enjoy family and friends. Share the sprays. We'll see you all at the top. This call is officially over. God bless. Take care and good night.